Shine on like a diamond in the sky. Reach high and let your spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied.
Welcome to Bilingual Health and Wealth Academy.
Great to be diving in today.
Yeah, absolutely. So today we're taking a look, a deep dive actually, into a really valuable guide for new entrepreneurs. It's called First 100 Customers, the Entrepreneur's Roadmap to Success.
Ah, yes. Written by Dr. Shu Chen Ho, and it's pronounced Dr. Ho's, right?
That's the one, Dr. Ho. And she comes from quite a diverse background, really interesting science, writing, even music.
Yeah. And what I find really compelling about Dr. Ho's work and the vision behind Kokushinsan Ltd., the company she founded, is this core idea of making education genuinely accessible, for everyone.
How are they doing that?
Well, through a whole range of digital resources. We're talking ebooks, audiobooks, online courses, podcasts like this one, all really focused on empowering people.
Personal development, professional growth.
Exactly. And ultimately aiming for financial independence. It's quite comprehensive.
It really is.
Yeah.
And Kokushinsan's mission, it seems to go beyond just, helping individuals. They're committed to pushing for broader education accessibility.
Right. And social equity, even sustainable development. It's a big picture view.
A really holistic approach to lifting people up through knowledge. I like that.
Me too. And for our deep dive today, we wanted to really zero in on a topic from the book that feels super relevant, especially for anyone out there who's in that, let's say, exciting but maybe slightly terrifying phase.
Trying to get those first customers.
Exactly. Securing that initial base. So we're going to explore the vital importance of embracing the entrepreneurial mindset as you work towards those first 100 customers.
Okay, the entrepreneurial mindset. Let's dig into that. Starting with the journey itself. It's not just about transactions, is it? It feels more foundational.
That's a great way to put it. It's about building relationships, not just processing orders. These early interactions, they really do set the tone.
And the book emphasizes, doesn't it, that everyone goes through struggles. Like no entrepreneur just breezes through.
Oh, absolutely. It does a fantastic job reminding us that, every single successful entrepreneur faced hurdles. They learned by doing. You're definitely not alone if you hit roadblocks. It's part of the deal.
Which brings us to understanding who you're actually trying to reach.
Yeah.
Chapter 2 really hammers this home.
Yeah.
Knowing your audience.
Yes, deeply understanding them. It's not just guessing.
So what does that look like?
Well, the book suggests really getting into their world. What do they actually need? What are their frustrations, their pain points?
Right.
When you have that deep empathy, which comes from, proper research, maybe talking to people, surveys.
Actual conversations.
Yes. Then you can create solutions that genuinely resonate. Things they'll actually value and seek out, not just something you think they need.
And these first customers, they're more than just sales figures then. The book positions them as potential advocates.
Huge potential. They can become your most passionate supporters, basically your best marketing team.
But that takes effort, I imagine.
It absolutely does. Authenticity is crucial here. Being real, genuinely listening to their feedback, the good and the bad.
Ooh, the bad feedback too. That's tough sometimes.
It is, but it's gold. Showing you value their input, appreciating their early belief in you. That's what turns a transaction into, a real connection. And those early fans can spread the word like wildfire.
Okay, so you're building relationships, understanding needs, but the ground is always shifting, right? The market changes.
Constantly. What works one month might not the next. So the book strongly pushes for adaptability, flexibility.
Meaning you have to be ready to change course.
Exactly. Be willing to tweak your strategies based on market trends, sure, but maybe even more importantly, based on what your customers are telling you, what they need now.
So pivoting isn't weakness, it's smart.
It's strength. It shows you're listening and responsive, like adjusting sails on a boat, A business that tunes into its environment and customers is much more likely to navigate successfully long term. Think about tech companies changing features based on user data.
Makes sense. And you probably don't do this alone. The book mentions a support network.
Oh, definitely. The value of connecting with fellow entrepreneurs, it's huge.
Like a built-in support group.
Pretty much. People who just get it, the ups, the downs. They can be a sounding board, offer advice, encouragement. It makes navigating those peaks and valleys less isolating.
Okay, so that's the journey. Now, chapter 1 talks about resilience and grit. Let's unpack resilience first. What does that mean for an entrepreneur, practically?
Resilience is fundamentally your ability to bounce back. Because let's face it, the path isn't smooth.
No straight lines here.
None at all. You'll face disappointments, things won't go to plan. Resilience is what lets you take those hits, learn something, and keep going without, getting completely derailed.
And the book talks about failure differently, not as an endpoint.
Precisely. It reframes failure. It's not a personal defect, it's data. Valuable data.
Okay.
Each time something doesn't work, a campaign bombs, a product misses the mark. It's a chance to learn why, to gather insights, refine your approach, and try again, but smarter.
And that support network we mentioned probably helps here too.
Immensely. When you've had a setback, talking to people who understand, who can offer perspective or just encouragement, that can be the difference between giving up and bouncing back.
So resilience isn't just being tough on your own.
Not entirely. It's often fueled by that community, that shared experience. Knowing others got through similar stuff is, it's motivating. It reinforces your own resolve.
Okay, resilience. Then there's grit.
Yeah.
The book defines it as passion and perseverance.
Yeah, passion and perseverance towards those big long-term goals. It's not just the initial buzz of excitement.
It's the sticking with it.
Exactly. That consistent effort, day in, day out, even when the results aren't immediate, even when it feels like a grind.
And that consistency. It builds something.
It builds confidence, actually. Every small step you take, every task you complete, it reinforces your belief that you can do this. It makes tackling the next bigger challenge feel, more manageable. You've got proof you can stick it out.
The book also brings up self-care, which feels almost contradictory when you're hustling so hard. Sleep, exercise, time off.
Seems counterintuitive, maybe, but it's absolutely foundational.
Like that.
Because entrepreneurship is draining, mentally, physically. If you neglect yourself, you burn out. And burnout just kills resilience, kills grit.
Okay, I see the link.
Think of it like maintaining your car. You need fuel, oil changes, rest. An entrepreneur needs self-care to keep running effectively. It gives you the energy, the clarity to handle the pressure and keep that long-term drive going.
So resilience and grit aren't things you just achieve. They're ongoing practices.
Totally ongoing. It's a continuous commitment. Reflecting on what happens, learning, adapting, taking care of yourself. That's how you cultivate that inner strength to handle whatever the journey throws at you.
Right. Okay, let's shift slightly. Still in chapter 1, but focusing on cultivating a growth mindset. Why is that so critical for getting those first 100 customers?
Well, a growth mindset basically is believing your abilities aren't fixed, that you can develop them through effort, learning, dedication.
As opposed to a fixed mindset where you think, I'm either good at this or I'm not.
Exactly that. For an entrepreneur, a growth mindset means seeing challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to learn. Your current skills are just the starting line.
So, connecting back to setbacks and failures.
Yeah.
A growth mindset changes how you see them.
Completely. Instead of thinking, I sailed, I'm not cut out for this, you think, okay, that didn't work. What can I learn here?
Oh, okay.
Failures become valuable lessons. The book really encourages analyzing why something didn't work the campaign, the feature, to get actionable insights for next time. It's about improvement, not judgment.
And again, that support network comes into play. How does it help foster a growth mindset?
By exposing you to different perspectives, talking to other entrepreneurs, mentors. They can offer feedback, challenge your assumptions, spark new ideas for growth.
So joining communities, workshops, that helps.
Absolutely. It surrounds you with people focused on learning and improving. That kind of environment is contagious, really reinforces that growth-oriented approach.
Makes sense. And staying current in your industry, the book mentions that too. How does that link to a growth mindset?
It shows a dedication to learning, to providing the best possible value, staying informed on trends, tech, best practices. It means you're better equipped to spot opportunities, adapt, innovate.
You're actively seeking knowledge.
Right. It's a very active part of the growth mindset, being proactive about learning.
And lastly, self-compassion. That's us. Soft, maybe. How does being kind to yourself fit into this hard-driving entrepreneurial mindset?
It's crucial. Building a business is hard. You will struggle. You will make mistakes. Everyone does. Self-compassion means acknowledging that, recognizing your effort, celebrating small wins, and treating yourself with the same understanding you'd give a friend.
Not beating yourself up constantly.
Exactly. That positive self-talk, accepting imperfections, it actually builds confidence and strengthens your resolve for the long haul. It fuels that growth mindset rather than undermining it.
Wow, okay. So, pulling this all together then. For someone aiming for those first 100 customers, it sounds like the mindset piece is non-negotiable. Embracing the journey, building resilience and grit, cultivating that growth mindset.
They're the bedrock. These aren't just nice ideas, they're fundamental tools. They equip you to handle the challenges, learn from everything, and adapt.
So it's not just about what you do, but how you approach it.
Precisely. That inner fortitude, that way of thinking, it empowers you to keep pushing, keep learning, keep growing your business and yourself. It sets you up not just for the first 100, but for sustainable success beyond that.
This has been incredibly insightful, really digging into the core principles from first 100 customers. If you are on this journey and want to go deeper, we definitely recommend checking out the book.
Agreed. It covers these points and many other vital strategies in much more detail.
And for a whole wealth of other resources and knowledge, definitely visit cocoshengsan.net. Lots of great stuff there.
cocoshengsan.net. Yep. And maybe, just as a final thought for everyone listening, take a second to reflect on your own mindset right now. What's maybe one small thing, one small action you could take starting today to cultivate just a little more resilience in your own entrepreneurial journey?
Just one small step.
Yeah, that reflection, that little bit of proactive effort, it can really make a difference as you move forward.
Rise up, feel the fire in your chest. Chase dreams, put your doubts to the test. Raise your voice, let your spirit be free. No fear, no limits, just believe. Every stumble, every fall, just a chance to rise. In the darkest night, stars still light up the skies. You're a fighter, you're a force, don't you ever give up. Take a stand, make a mark, show the world your true love. Shine on, like a diamond in the sky. Reach high and let your spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. Shine on, you were born to light up the night. In the depths of the night, no shadows try to dim your glow. Remember you're a beacon, a guiding light. The stars echo, hold on to hope. Let it fuel your burning desire. For in every challenge lies the spark of a brighter fire. So when the journey gets tough and the road seems long, just close your eyes, hear the chorus and carry on strong. With each step, with each breath, let your brilliance ignite. For you, my friend, were meant to shine on through the night. Rise up, feel the fire in your chest, chase dreams, put your doubts to the test. Raise your voice, let your spirit be free. No fear, no limits, just believe. Every stumble, every fall, just a chance to rise in the darkest night. Stars still light up the skies. You're a fighter, you're a force. Don't you ever give up, take a stand. Make a mark, show the world your true love. Shine on, like a diamond in the sky. Reach high, let your spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. Shine on, you were born to light up the night. Rise up, feel the fire in your chest, chase dreams, put your doubts to the test. Raise your voice, let your spirit be free. No fear, no limits, just believe. Every stumble, every fall, just a chance to rise in the darkest night. Stars still light up the skies. You're a fighter, you're a force. Don't you ever give up, take a stand. Make a mark, show the world your true love. Shine on, like a diamond in the sky. Reach high, let your spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. You were born to light up the night. Rise up, feel the fire in your chest, chase dreams, put your doubts to the test. Raise your voice, let your spirit be free. No fear, no limits, just believe. Every stumble, every fall, just a chance to rise in the darkest night. Stars to light up the skies. You're a fighter, you're a force. Don't you ever give up, take a stand. Make a mark, show the world your true love. Shine on like a diamond in the sky. Reach high, let your spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. You were born to light up the night. Shine on, you were born to light up the night. Shine on, like a spirit fly. Together we'll rise, we won't be denied. Shine on you, you were born to light up the night. In the depths of the night, when shadows try to dim your glow, remember you're a beacon, a guiding light, as stars echo. Hold on to hope, let it fuel your burning desire. For in every challenge lies the spark of a brighter fire. So when the journey gets tough and the road seems long, just close your eyes, hear the chorus and carry on strong. With each step, with each breath, let your brilliance ignite. For you, my friend, were meant to shine on through the night.